morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Wait a few seconds for a few people to join. I'm going to make a big announcement today and I'm super excited for you all to be here. Hi Melissa, thanks for joining live. Good morning Christine and Judy and Leanne. Thanks for joining live everybody. Hi Lisa, good morning. Not sure if everybody knows I'm here yet, so I'll wait a few minutes. Hi Lily, thanks for joining. Glad you could be here. I'm in my studio for a couple reasons this morning, and I'll explain that in a minute. Hi Judy, hi Christy. Good morning Melissa. Hi Carol, thanks for joining live. Good morning Judy and Judy. Good morning. Hi Sherry, good morning. Hi Jane. Okay, see, I think a lot of people know that I'm here now. Good. Samra, Karen. All right, good. Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 357 and as you can see, we're in my studio this morning. A couple of reasons for that. I was planning on coming to my studio. Good morning, Joe. Missed a couple names, sorry about that. I was planning on coming to my studio this morning because there were a few reasons, and I'll explain that in a minute, but turns out it's stormy outside anyway, so who knows. Hi Grace, thanks for joining live. So I finally got word on Friday after the podcast that I could talk about where I'm going this week, and not too soon either because I'm leaving tomorrow. So I have been asked to join the cast of Knit and Crochet Now for season 10, and I've been working behind the scenes for weeks now on all my step outs for 6 different segments. So I think I'll be on 6 episodes for season 10, and I'm so excited to meet the cast and the crew and everybody there. It's going to be a lot of work, but I'm going to get to meet a lot of amazing people, and I'm just so excited for the opportunity. So if you're not familiar with the show, Knit and Crochet Now is owned by Annie's, which is a website and a catalog. They own magazines. They're known for their knit and crochet patterns. You probably are familiar with Annie's. They own Crochet World magazine, the magazine that has my interview in it this month. So seems like a really great company. I've been working with them for a while in the magazines, and now I'll be part of the cast this year for Knit and Crochet Now, and I'm so excited. Maybe not cast, I'm guest. I don't remember what the word is, but I'll be doing 6 different demos, and I have tons of step outs all knit up. Oh, and they're all going to be knit. So I have all of that done and ready to go. I've been working on that evenings, weekends, anytime I could fit it in, but I'm all done with the step out work. So now I'm working on my outfits, and I thought you might enjoy going through the outfits with me this morning of the things that I'm planning to take. So I need at least 6 outfits, 1 for each time I'm on camera, and there are rules to TV. So you don't want to wear busy prints, you don't want to wear bright white, you don't want to wear really saturated colors like bright red, things that'll blow up on camera. So white's always a no-no, and prints sometimes move too much on camera, so you want to stay away from those. So bright colors, combinations of colors is the type of clothing, kind of wardrobe I used to always wear on the other knitting show that I used to be on. So I took that as a starting point, and obviously I want to wear things that I've made in yarns that I make, things to promote my books and that sort of thing. So what else? I think there was another rule. Oh, I know what it was. So I need at least 6 outfits because just because I like the outfits I've put together doesn't mean the producers will all necessarily agree with me. So I have to consider whether or not I compliment or clash the host of the segments I'm in, the set behind me, and whether or not it works on camera. So I'm bringing more than 6 outfits to be safe. And I thought I'd show some of them to you. So the first one I have on the mannequin this morning is the Bibiana top in Be So Sporty yarn in color Caribbean turquoise. And I found this lightweight cardigan, a lightweight jacket It's in my Amazon shop in a bright cobalt blue, and I thought that these two colors might be really fun on camera. They're both bright, but they have a lot of contrast, and I thought that might be interesting. So that's one contender. And let's see, how am I going to do this? I think I'll just take them back off and show you another one. Oh, I've got another mannequin over here too. So we'll go to another one now. And so for this one, this is another Amazon top. Now in the green room, there'll be steamers, so I'll be able to touch up all of my outfits. So I'll be there 4 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday is my flying day. Wednesday is the day I meet with the producers and go over all of my step outs and make sure we're all on the same page with how I want to teach all of the projects that I'm teaching on camera. And then I'll have the ability to touch up all my outfits there too. So this one is another tank top from my Amazon shop. It's one of those chiffon tops, and it's in a beautiful turquoise or teal. And I thought I'd wear it with one of the shrugs from, which one is this? This is the Desna shrug from Layers Knit. So I thought this was another nice contrast, high contrast. Well, it's not a high contrast, but it is still a bit of a contrast within complementary colors, and I thought that might be really pretty together too. So that's my second outfit contender. And then I'll show you the alternatives that I brought. So like I'm probably going to, there won't be a problem with any of the chiffon tops that I bought. There may be a problem with the outer accessories, so I'll bring a few extra knit and crochet shawls and scarves and things, and I'll show you those as we go along here this morning. I bought some of the tops in my Amazon shop, and I bought some of them in Marshall's just because of timing, but they're pretty much the same top. So this one is a pale sage green, so it's a little bit gray, but definitely a lot green too. It's not silver. It may look silver on camera right now, but it is green. So, and I thought that I'd wear this over, oh, you're going to get a sneak peek for Layers Crochet now. This is a vest that's coming up for the book, and I thought I'd wear this over it because I thought the low contrast of the sage green was really pretty with the Iced Silver Fox Be So Sporty yarn. Isn't that pretty together? So that was another one of my outfit contenders. Then this one is one of the shawls from Motif Magic. This is the one that they featured in Crochet World magazine also, and I'm going to wear it over a raspberry chiffon top. Again, I thought this was a nice high contrast in contrast colors, and it just kind of looks like watermelon. I love it. So, but I'm going to bring a shawl pin. Now, where did I set that shawl pin? I got so much stuff on the desk here. So I was actually going to try to wear this one with the shawl pin. Where did I put it? Well, let's just use a crochet hook for a second so you can see the look. Because what I want people to see on camera, I don't want them to see this ball, bunched up part in the front. I think the way to really see that lace is to have it lay flat, front facing. And that will look best on camera when you're not actually modeling, you're just wearing, you know. So whether I do it on the side a little bit or in the front, I think that's going to make the lace looks so much prettier. I'm not doing it right now, but I know you get the gist of it. So something like that. So that's, okay, so on to the next one. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Joe. Hi, Denisha. Thank you. All right, the next one. Okay, this one's going to have a black tank top underneath it and get a black belt. Hopefully I have the black belt right here so I can show you how I'm going to blouse this one up. This is the Sweet Clara top, And I'm planning on wearing, oh, the other rule for TV is no sleeveless and no short sleeves. Now, you know that black Amazon cardigan that I have? I was planning on wearing my black, real light t-shirt weight cardigan over this and a belt. Here's the belt. So I'm going to put a belt around the, and so imagine if this had a black tank top underneath it. I'm going to put a belt on it. It's going to be really cute. So you put a belt on it, and then it doesn't fit the mannequin very well. Okay, so a belt on it and blouse this up. So it'll make it shorter, but it'll make it real flouncy at the bottom. And I'll lift her up now so you can see. See how cute that's going to look? Once you pull this up and it falls over, it's going to be super duper cute like that. And I'm going to wear that probably over a black tank top and then the black cardigan over my shoulders. Thank you, Lisa and Melissa and Judy. Isn't that great how different the Sweet Clara top can look when you add a belt like that? I mean, we all like it loose and flouncy, but you want to look a little sharper, a little more put together. You throw a belt on there and puff it up over the belt, and you've got a totally, totally different look. I love wearing the Sweet Clara. I love wearing a lot of my loose, flowy tops that way sometimes. I mean, look, it looks totally different, right? Lily, I will be wearing pants. You know those Fashion Nova jeans that I found last week that I shared links with you guys for? I bought those high-waisted skinny jeans in black and dark denim. So on both days, one day I'll wear the black jeans and one day I'll wear the dark denim, but they're kind of interchangeable because they're both dark. Both dark, both very tight. So they're more like leggings and they're long and skinny, so I'll just be wearing them all the way. Like they go way past my ankle, like just a full-length pant, but they're skinny and they just look more like leggings and they're super comfortable. Yeah, Melissa, I love wearing jeans. That's my go-to. You know what? And it doesn't take away from the things that I'm trying to focus on. If I wanted to wear a skirt wouldn't show up on camera anyway. And it depends on where you're going and what you're trying to focus on. I'm trying to focus on the yarn that I'm wearing, so I want to keep the focus low on everything else. So the next outfit that I have planned is the Sally Cardi vest. And I thought it might look really pretty over a real pale peachy blush chiffon top with the Sally cardigan in Parisian Bordeaux. And this one will also get a shawl pin. Too bad I can't find, oh, there's my shawl pin. It's sitting under the mannequin. So I'm going to bring this one because I love the swirl on this one. You can buy this on my website too. I have a bunch of styles of them. They're so pretty. So I will put a shawl pin right there, and that will be another outfit on the show. Isn't that a pretty contrast? I really like those colors together. So my biggest question about all of this was what to do about the weather. I haven't lived, I just messed up the camera. Shoot. Can I move it back? Nope, I'm going to have to come over and do it. My microphone wire got stuck under the pile of clothes. There. Isn't it crazy how much clothes I'm taking for 3 or 4 days? It's different when you travel for a work situation like this. Just different. So I try to keep everything else to a real minimum. Stacy, the show will air this summer. As soon as I have details about that, I will let you know. Oh, and I didn't tell you the most exciting thing I heard on Friday. I thought I was excited when they said I could tell you guys where I'm going, but you won't believe what they told me. Are you ready? They are going to let me do the podcast from the studio. They are going to let me take all of you behind the scenes while I'm there. I could not believe it. They're like, oh yeah, we would love it if you did that. So, so here's the deal though with that. I don't know what my schedule is any day going forward this week, so I will probably not be scheduling the podcast, at least not now. So like tomorrow's my flying day. I don't know if I'm going to have time before my first flight or during my layover or after I land in Cleveland. I have 2 flights tomorrow morning and they're early. So as soon as I can settle in somewhere and have good reception, I'll go live and do the podcast tomorrow, probably from an airport. And if that's the case, I will just, what you'll want to do is when we're done with the podcast this morning, make sure you go back to my channel and see if you've got that bell button clicked, because that's the way you'll get notified when I'm going live. So I think that's the best plan we can have for this week. And just be patient with me because I don't know what time I'll be going live, but I'll probably be going live at least once a day. Not sure if I guess I'll still call it the podcast, because even tomorrow, flying day, I'll still get to the studio. So whether I go live once I get over to the studio to check things out, or maybe I'll just do some short videos. And I also think I might put together like a video of the whole trip like I did when I went to Vicki Howell's show in Austin a couple years ago. So there's going to be lots of fun things to share with you. But and I'm always pretty good about figuring out ways to do it on the down low. But this time I was given full permission to share the whole thing with you. So I'm really excited. It just makes me feel really good about the people I'm about to meet, that I have their blessing for doing the things that I do. So it makes me really, really excited. So I hope that you guys are excited now too. Lisa's not missing it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun for all of us this week. I am going to share as much of the process as I possibly can with you guys. And then we need to figure out what we're going to do for a viewing party when the show comes out. I'm guessing it's a weekly show. I haven't looked that up yet. I've got lots of questions for them when I get there. But we should totally plan a viewing party for the first episode and things like that. And maybe I'll host a party here and then do a live stream so all of you can be part of the party. Hi, Judith. Judith's from Santa Barbara, California. Well, welcome. Glad you could be here. So I thought I'd bring the Tasha shawl, and I thought this colorway looked amazing over my dark teal chiffon top. And I thought I'd do this one with a shawl pin too, just so it'll let the lace spread out over the top. And again, I'm not styling this really well right now. I'm just giving you the basic look and feel, but I thought that this contrast was going to be really beautiful on camera. Probably going to keep jewelry to a minimum. I thought that I was going to do more with jewelry, but as time's gone on here, I think I'm going to keep jewelry to a minimum just because I think this is a lot going on anyway. All right, so we're going to bring the Leah capelet. And I have a little black top that I found at Marshall's the other day, which I would love to wear in real life just as a tank top too. Love that little metal detail on it. But anyway, it's just like a jersey knit. It'll look fine over just about anything. Oh, you know what? No, that won't work for Sweet Clara. I'm going to need to find a black tank top in my closet. But I thought this contrast was really great over the capelet. I tried to go with one of the other colors and just couldn't find something that I really liked. And so because of their rules of no sleeveless and no arms, I'm not sure how they're going to feel about my arm being exposed under the capelet, but I got to tell you, if they're okay with it, I think the contrast of seeing it over skin tone and seeing it over the shirt is going to be really, really pretty. So we'll see how they feel about that. So that one's up in the air, but I think it'd be so pretty. And also keep in mind, these are great combinations if you're going to wear this stuff in your real life too, not just for going on the show. I mean, yes, I'm following some rules for the show, but I'm also following my style aesthetic. So these are things that I would totally wear if I had somewhere to go right now too. And things that I'm also thinking about in my head when I do the photography, specifically for the Layers Knit and Layers Crochet books. Okay, this one is a salmon colored pink chiffon top. And I'm not sure how they're going to feel about the color of our beloved Ruana, the Selena Ruana. I think it's such a pretty layering piece. I think it looks gorgeous over the salmon, but I'm not sure how they're going to feel about this much of a light color on camera. If they're okay with it, I thought over the salmon with a shawl pin would just be gorgeous. And then the other option would be belting it instead. So I could either wear it belted and be loose and flowy. I'm not sure if I'll look super huge that way or not. I'm not sure how attractive I'll look on camera. It might make me look way too big, especially depending on how big the host is next to me. I'm already a pretty big person, so if I wear things that make me look exceptionally bigger than the other person standing with me on camera, that's not flattering. Like, if I'm standing next to someone who's 5'2" and I'm 5'9" and I put on heels, that doesn't look nice. So there's different reasons to think about who you're standing next to and make sure that you guys look, you know, at least a little similar. So the other option would be belting it and zhuzhing it up like I did in the original photos for this one. And I think that would be really cute too, and might be the more flattering way to wear it for on camera, because don't forget, the camera makes you look a little bigger too. So I know I didn't do this right now, but I know you get the idea too. And you've seen me style this piece this way. Got her stuck. I've had this belt for a million years and I still love it. Okay, so we are moving right along here. So if anybody's keeping count, I'm pretty sure we're over 6 outfits right now. And then the last one that I was thinking to bring is the Jillian Shrug with that beautiful tank top that matches it so well. I thought the pop of coral with the teals matching would be really beautiful if that print isn't distracting on camera. So I'm not sure how they'll feel about that. And then I thought that I would bring a couple extra accessories that could go over any one of these chiffon tops. So I thought about bringing this shawl from Motif Magic. I thought those colors would really pop on camera, especially if I went with a contrast blouse. So let's just I'll just put the teal chiffon top back on my mannequin so I can show you some of the shawls that I'm considering bringing for last minute wardrobe changes. Let's see. Thanks, Judith. Thank you. All right, so here is this shawl from Motif Magic over the teal top. Isn't that a great contrast? I think this one would look really beautiful on camera, and we could also do a shawl pin right in front. Denisha, I will be gone from Tuesday to Friday, which reminds me, I wanted to encourage you to not be afraid to still order from my website while I'm gone. Yes, I will be gone, but I know that you know me well enough to know that I will begin shipping immediately when I return. So there will be a couple days delay in shipping, but I already ship lightning fast anyways, and you already know that. So don't feel like you can't place your orders. You can totally place your orders still, and I will begin shipping as soon as I land back here. So I'll be back Friday night, and I'll be shipping all day on Saturday. So please feel welcome to still shop on my website. That is my main business, so it's really important to me that business doesn't really slow down just because I have to go out of town for a couple of days. So don't worry about it. No, they will not ship within 24 hours, but they will ship within a couple of days, so it'll be okay. And I would really appreciate that. Hi Vera, thanks for joining live. All right, so I wanted to show you a couple other shawl scarves that I thought that I would bring for backup. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, here they are. So I thought I would bring the Lila beaded scarf. I thought this might be super cute over something. Just kind of how it frames the face. And I don't know if that'd be cute over the dark blue or maybe over the salmon. The salmon top, that might be pretty. Oh yeah, let's try that. The salmon top might look unusual and pretty with the Lila berry too. That's not Lila berry, it's Lila beaded. Maybe, I think I liked it better over the teal better. Anyway, so that's another contender. And then this shawl from Motif Magic also. I thought the bold graphic nature of this print would look really pretty over a shawl or over a blouse. So we'll go back to this one real quick. So like if they don't like one or two of the outfits, I'm going to have these extra shawls to throw on if I need to. And I lost the shawl pin again. All right, but you can definitely get the idea. And I would probably wear this one a little off the shoulder, you know, a little offset like that, so you could really see the graphic nature of it. That would be really pretty on camera. Oh, here it is. There. And maybe bring it back to the, I can't see, that's the problem. I can't see what I'm doing. Let's see, if I brought it low, that might be interesting too. There, that would be beautiful. All right, maybe this is a for sure piece then, I don't know. See, and obviously you see here, I've got way more than 10 pieces to bring. I'm also bringing some warm pieces just because it's going to be cold there and my body's not ready for cold. So what I've seen is that it's going to be in the 20s at night and like 30s and 40s during the day. So I'm bringing some big chunky cowls to wear when I get off the plane and to wear the rest of the time I'm there. Where's the other cowl that I was going to bring? I was going to bring this one, which is in and this one in my Be So Brave gradient. And if I'm super cold, you'll probably see me wearing them both. I went and bought socks this week because I realized I didn't own socks. So I had to buy socks to wear with some boots that I own. And then I realized I should probably buy a pair of sneakers, which I don't have sneakers really anymore. So I bought, and then I had to buy different socks for those that I bought for the boots. So I bought 2 different sets of socks. That's so funny. Jane, am I bringing yarn? Yes, of course I'm bringing yarn. I'm bringing yarn to show the people there, show them what I make, see if anyone's interested in it. You know, it's an opportunity to be around people that are interested in yarn and books and stuff. So I'll probably be bringing all of my products to show people in the green room if they're interested. And then I will also bring something to work on this week. Yeah, and I'll bring my new hooks, definitely. Yeah, because I thought that I might do some demos for you guys in between all of this other stuff. So I know people are curious about whether you can use the new hooks if you hold a pencil or a knife hold, and you can do it with both. Some people have been concerned about the weight of the hooks, and like I said the first day when we were talking about the hooks, I'm not claiming that they are tools for the industry to be the fastest hooks in the world. I like them because they slow me down and allow me to sit and enjoy the process a little more and to just relax. I find that they are a relaxing tool because they're so pretty and they make me just slow down a little bit and enjoy the process. As an industry professional, no, they're not the fastest hook I've ever used, but I like them for recreational use and for just enjoying the process and having something pretty and fun to do. And they're so pretty. Well, thank you. Somebody said they like the look of them. So I spent the entire weekend getting everybody's orders together. So thank you to everybody who ordered the hooks already. And I I stopped shipping, I think, at 11 o'clock last night. So everybody's orders that came in over last week and over the weekend are all going to the post office as soon as we finish the podcast this morning. And thank you so much to everybody. I got them all done. I will have all the shipping done before I leave. And please, again, don't feel like you can't order while I'm gone. It'll just be a small delay before I ship, but you know I will ship your orders as soon as I return. So don't worry about that. Thanks, Lisa. Oh, I've got some new products to show you soon. Some new stuff that you're just going to love. So fun. And organizational tools. Who doesn't like organizational tools, right? I think they just make us feel, I think when I feel organized, it just makes me actually feel a little more creative too, because I'm not wasting energy wondering where things are. Hi, Pamela. Thanks for joining live. Yeah, so I've got some organizational tools coming up that's super duper excited to show you, but they won't be ready before I leave. So Grace is breathless, but she's not even speaking. I don't know what that means. Maybe you're excited. I hope it means you're excited. I know I'm excited. Do I sound excited? It's going to be so fun coming up with different ways to share what's going on. What shawl is this? This is the Brooklyn shawl from Motif Magic. So pretty, right? And not difficult to do either. And it's done in Be So Sporty yarn. Isn't that beautiful? I love, love, love this shawl. I got an idea for making this type of graphic contrast of motif and simple stitch pattern years ago. When I first started crocheting, I had seen an ad in a magazine for a Gucci shawl, because Gucci made shawls back then, and it had one medallion in the middle and then a super simple print on the rest of it, and it's stuck in my brain all these years. Oh, in fact, I think I just had my 14-year anniversary in business this weekend, so how cool is that? But anyway, so when I went to make this shawl, I started with the motif, and then I deconstructed the stitch pattern in the motif to use one of the rounds of this was converted to rows to do this, which reminds me, I really, really, really want to work on a reference book talking about this a lot more. I have the skill and I have the brain that knows how to deconstruct motifs and turn them into different things, or take stitch patterns and convert them to motifs of different shapes, and something I really, really want to teach people. Thank you. Someone said they like my outfits. Thank you so much. Yes, Pamela, I'm going to the Knit and Crochet Now show to be a guest on 6 episodes. I leave tomorrow morning and I arrive in Cleveland. Then I'll be taping 6 episodes for season 10 of Knit and Crochet Now for Annie's Publications, and so excited to do it. So tomorrow's travel day. Wednesday is the day that I talk with the producers about my segments and make sure we're all on board with what I decided to teach from them. Then Thursday is taping day, Friday is taping day, and then I fly home Friday night, and then I'll start shipping this week's orders. Whatever anybody orders this week, I'll start shipping on Saturday. So please feel welcome to keep shopping. It's no problem. You know I will get to it as soon as I get back. And throughout this week, I will not be scheduling the podcast until I know what my schedule is there, because I don't know it yet. But I will be going live all week because I got the blessing from the producers of Knit and Crochet Now show to be able to share with you. I have permission to live stream in the studio, maybe not the studio, but certainly in the green room, and I know I'll be able to take photos and videos of the whole set. So thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Janice. It is awesome news. Yeah. So we're going to do all sorts of fun things all week. We're going to go live and I'll do videos and photos. I'm going to meet lots of people, and maybe when I find out who I'm meeting, if you guys have questions, I'll ask them for you. What else? What else? Oh, and then we need to figure, and then when I know when the show's airing, it'll be this summer, I think, we'll figure out a date for a viewing party, and I'll do a viewing party here somewhere, and then I'll share it with you guys by going live, so you can be there too. Oh, Christine remembers my first days on the other knitting show. That's awesome. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, long time ago. But you know, that's when that show ended. That's when I started my YouTube channel, because video is where I feel so happy and so much at home. I love teaching in video. So just I'm so happy that I got invited to go back on TV. So excited for the opportunity. So excited to meet everybody there. And hopefully I do a good enough job to be invited back. That's always the goal, right? You want to do such a good job at anything that you want people to come back. That's always the goal, in business, in personal life, in anywhere, right? I don't like to do anything once. If it's fun, I want to do it over and over again. Oh, thanks, Jane. Oh, and Marlon's in a tournament. So Marlon's been in a tournament all weekend, and at 1 o'clock today, he's in the semifinals, and I can't be there because I have an appointment here with my landlord and an air conditioning guy. But as soon as, if he wins, the final is at 4, and I hope he makes it to the final, and I hope I can get there. But he's been playing amazing tennis all weekend. He's doing so well. I'm super proud of him. So if anybody wants to send good vibes Marlon's way at 1 o'clock Eastern time today, I would appreciate it. And then if I do get the incredible opportunity to go watch him in the final at 4 o'clock, I will take some photos and share that on Facebook and maybe Instagram. Yeah, Grace, it's been a busy weekend. I've been shipping around the clock, working on step outs behind the scenes. I've been doing that for weeks. Marlon in a tournament, which takes me away from everything else. So crazy, but exciting. Oh, and that brings me to another point. It's possible that there won't be a knit and crochet pattern released for Layers Knit and Layers Crochet this week. But having said that, if that turns out to be the case, I will release 2 patterns next week. But the goal is still to get one of each out this week. It's just going to be a lot harder doing that on the road. But if I can, I will. If I can't, I will release 2 of each the following week. So you won't, I'm hoping that that makes people okay. I'm not trying to be shady in any way, shape, or form. I just am completely maxed out on time, and it's going to be really challenging on the road. Jane, don't forget to sleep. Yeah. I'll probably sleep on the plane. I like to sleep on planes. There's something about airplanes that knock me out. I rarely make it to takeoff. I'm usually asleep before takeoff. Thanks, Kimberly. I've been taking Emergency every morning all week, trying to boost my immune system before traveling. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I certainly hope so. And it's not a for sure deal yet. It's possible that they'll come out. Thanks, Judy. Thanks for noticing. I am busy. I like to be busy, though. I'm not ready to retire yet. When I retire, I don't have to be busy anymore. I'm wearing another Amazon top today too. I love this one. This is that cold shoulder top. And what I really like is that little tie in the back. I think it's so cute. Yes, Pamela, I am remembering to take care of myself. I've had, challenges with sleep, being so busy, but I've been taking my vitamins, and I will be able to start sleeping. Well, tomorrow on the plane is the first time, will be my first attempt at getting back to some sleep. And I'll be able to sleep at the hotel. I won't be staying out late there. If I go to any dinner meetings with people, they'll be early. And I don't bring a ton of work with me when I travel, because I really try to focus all my energy on why I'm traveling. So I will be able to sleep pretty well at the hotel too. But thank you so much for all of your concern. I appreciate it. And yes, that is really important components to travel for me. Travel for work's different than travel for personal. There cannot be any downtime, so you have to really think about these things in order to get the most bang for your buck, so to speak. If you're going to take all that time away from your normal life and spend all that money and energy to get somewhere, you need to make it worthwhile. So anything you can do to give yourself the right amount of energy and the right amount of focus, that's what you do. Speaking of which, I should bring some sort of Zen project with me to work on this week. Haven't planned that yet. And it's, yeah, I should bring something. We'll see. Thanks, Lily. We probably went way over today, but I had so much to share and talk about. So hopefully everybody enjoyed seeing all my outfits. So now I got to figure out how to pack them in a suitcase and stay under 50 pounds. That's the next challenge. Oh, and the step outs can't go in a suitcase. They have to go in my carry-on because there's no way I can afford for that to get lost. So that's the other component of work travel, especially for TV work travel. There are certain things that in no way, shape, or form can go in your suitcase. So I have to really try to balance what goes in the carry-on and what goes in the suitcase. And honestly, if it was a personal trip for 3-4 days, I would only do carry-on because I would travel light, but I have to carry so much because of the nature of what I'm doing. But just, I'm not complaining, I'm just explaining the interesting components of it, but very exciting. All right, does anybody have any last minute questions? I'm waiting to see if there's any questions. And then I'm going to head to the post office and drop off shipments. Oh, Beatrice, yeah, you missed a lot of news today. Pamela, I think season 10 airs this summer, but I'll know a lot more once I meet the producers tomorrow. When I meet everybody, that's one of the first things I'll ask. And as soon as I have that information, oh, if you have other questions, leave them for me in the comments today, and I'll make a list of all the questions that you want answered. So I'll get all the details that you want and need, hopefully tomorrow, or throughout the week, or you'll discover what you wanted to find out when I get to show you all the behind the scenes, because I got the blessing from the producers to be able to go live and share video and photos from the studio. It's going to be awesome. The name of the show is the Knit and Crochet Now Show, and it's owned by Annie's Publications. And I'll be taping in Cleveland, Ohio. So you know I'm bringing my Michigan parka, right? Thank you, Judy. Thanks, Christy. I'm excited that you guys are excited, and I'm sure that I'm going to make this week so exciting for all of you. It's going to be so fun to be able to share behind the scenes. Thank you, Judith. All right, well, let's wrap it up now so I can get to the post office and start packing and get everything done. But again, if you have more questions, please leave them for me in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And make sure you click the bell notification on my channel. Even if you're already subscribed, please make sure that you click that bell notification, because I won't always know when I'm going live this week, and that way you'll get the pop-ups so you can join me live wherever I'm at. And if you miss it, it'll go recorded as well, so you'll get to share everything. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. I'll see you all from the road tomorrow. Bye.